Welcome back to Intuitive Moves. My name is Lana and I'll be guiding you through your flow today. You don't need anything, a mat if you have one, otherwise find some space and we'll get started in a seated position. We'll take one big shoulder roll all the way up to your ears, press them back and down, allow your shoulders and jaw to relax, let your hands rest on your knees or in your lap and gently closing down your eyes or softening your gaze. Just starting to bring your awareness inward, see if you can let go of the outside world. With every exhale, releasing any unnecessary tension, anything that's not serving you today on your mat. Maybe that's mentally letting go of any stresses, any thought patterns. Maybe it's physically allowing your body to relax, allowing your body to land on your mat. And just gently scanning through your body, how are you today? What does your physical body feel like? Your mental body? How are you energetically? Maybe you'd like to take this moment to set an intention for your practice, whatever that looks like for you today. Wherever you are on your breath cycle, gently releasing all the air as we come into our full yogic breathing. On your inhale, fill your belly, followed by your ribs, lastly your chest. And as you exhale, your chest falls, ribs hug in, belly button draws to spine. Inhale, belly rises, ribs expand, collarbones lift. Exhale, collarbones fall, ribs hug in, belly button draws to spine. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest, and exhale, chest, ribs, belly. Keep this going at your own pace, filling all three chambers of your lungs, exploring your full yogic breath. And throughout today's practice, we want to think of keeping this breath as your point of focus, your point of truth, your point of guidance. If you ever lose control, you're always welcome to back out of the pose or grab a quick drink, coming into a resting pose, whatever you need. This is your practice. And when you're ready, gently blinking open your eyes. On your inhale, take your hands up over your head. And on your exhale, release your left hand down. Let's find a cheeky little side bend here. Look under that top bicep. Hold for an inhale and exhale all the way over to the other side. Hold for an inhale and exhale to release back to center. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Puff out your chest and lift your hands away from your bum, maybe opening your throat space to the sky. One more big inhale and exhale to release your hands in front of you. Interlace your fingers, press your palms away from you. Dome out through the upper back. Find a nice release through the upper back between your shoulder blades. One more big inhale and exhale to gently come back to seat. Let's have a lie down on the mat. And we'll bring our feet to the sky. Hands can be by your side. And on your inhale, we'll lower one leg down and exhale to draw back to center. Other leg. Inhale, other leg lowers down. Exhale to draw back to center. Let's do 4 more. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. And inhale to lower. Exhale to lift, really focusing on drawing the belly button down towards your spine to really find that stability through the center. Last one here, and we'll hug our knees into the chest. Give yourself a big cuddle. Massage the base of your spine into the ground. Holding for an inhale. And as you exhale, release your legs back to the sky. Hands by your side. We have reverse crunches. As you exhale, lift your hips up off the ground and inhale to lower. Keep this going with your breath. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. And we're really focusing on you using the lower abdominals here to lift those hips up. We have 4 more. And 3. And 2. Last one. And gently hug your knees into your chest. Find that release. Take a big inhale here. And exhale to come up to a seated position. We'll straddle our legs. It doesn't matter how wide your legs are here. Just a nice comfortable position. I want you to think of lifting up nice and tall as if you're going to slide your pelvis away from you. And we're going to find a pancake pose. So our chest will come down towards the ground. It doesn't matter how low you go. I want you to focus on tipping your pelvis forward. So rather than doming out through the back, think of rocking your pelvis forward like it's a bowl of water to bring your chest down. And inhale to come back up. Good. Exhale to lower. Inhale to come back up. We have 3 more at your own pace. And 2. Last one. And exhale to come back to center. Keep your legs where they are. We'll take our left hand in front of the left leg and your right hand reaches all the way up and over. We find that side body stretch again, but really think of rolling your top shoulder back rather than collapsing forward. One more inhale and exhale to change side. Left hand reaches all the way up and over. One more inhale and exhale to gently release. Let's cross our ankles, rock all the way over to a 4-point kneeling. We'll find some gentle cat-cows here. So dropping the belly, opening out the chest, look to the sky. And exhale to round out through your spine, look to your belly button. Keep this going with your breath. And I really want you to focus on pressing the earth away as you arrive at the peak of each pose. So inhale to drop your belly, press the earth away, shine your heart. And exhale to round out through your spine, press the earth away, finding that cat pose. We have 2 more. Follow your breath. 1 more. And exhale. Tucking those toes, press your hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Let's pedal out the feet, bending 1 knee at a time. Maybe dropping 1 knee in front of the other if that feels nice. Or maybe pulsing your chest towards your knees. Whatever feels good, just taking the time to explore this pose here. We have 2 more breaths. Last inhale. And exhale to find stillness. Take your eye gaze to your fingers and walk your feet all the way to your hands. Let's bring our feet wide on the mat, toes face out on a 45-degree angle, and our hips drop down towards the ground to Malasana. We're trying to get our heels on the ground, but it's okay if your heels are not on the ground. Hands to your heart space, and we're just gently rocking side to side. Woo. Try to keep that balance. If it's more comfortable for you, maybe you release to your forearms or to your hands. And if this feels okay in your body and you want a little bit more, bring the opposite knee down in front of the opposite ankle and exhale to come back to center. All the way down and back. Only working within your hips. We're still warming up here. Last one. And exhale to find center. Hands to the floor, hips to the sky. Ragdoll, let those hands hang loose. Maybe hold on to opposite elbow, finding a little sway side to side. And bend your knees as much as you need here. I really want you to focus on releasing through the upper body. So imagine the crown of your head is nice and heavy. Your shoulders are dropping away from your torso. 2 more breaths. Release through those shoulders. 1 more inhale. And exhale to gently release your hands. Tuck your pelvis, roll up through each vertebrae, all the way to stand. Let's take 2 big shoulder rolls. Shoulders come up, back, and down. Last one. Shoulders come up, back, and down. Bring your feet back underneath your hips. Hug your right knee into your chest. Holding onto it with both hands. Wow, trying to find your balance. I don't have any balance here today. Find your drishti, so a point of focus. Maybe it's in front of you, maybe it's your third eye or the tip of your nose. Let's hold onto this knee with our right hand. Left hand is out for balance. And with control, can you take that leg out to the side? It's okay if you fall. It's just yoga. Draw that belly button in. Nice and strong. Pull up through the supporting leg. 1 more inhale. Exhale to change sides. So left hand to knee. Right hand opens out. We find a standing twist. Hold for an inhale. And exhale to gently come back to center. Inhale to hug it in a little bit tighter. And exhale to release. Let's do the other side. Find your drishti. Core is nice and strong. We pull up through the supporting leg. Hug that knee into your chest. Holding onto the knee with your left hand, right hand out for balance. Taking it out to the side. Stay nice and active through those legs. 1 more inhale. And exhale to change sides. All the way out to the side. Hold for an inhale. And exhale to come back to center. Inhale to hug it in nice and tight. And exhale to release. Inhale as you reach your hands to the sky. Tall mountain, Urdhva Hastasana. And exhale, forward fold. Let it all go. Hug that chest down towards your knees. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. And exhale, hands to the floor, stepping back to a high plank. Option to lower your knees down to the ground. We have 4 chaturanga push-ups. Inhale to lower halfway. And exhale to press back up. 3 more. Inhale to lower. And exhale to press. Really focusing on finding that 90-degree angle in your elbows. Last one. Inhale to lower. And exhale to press. Inhale to lower all the way down to your mat. Keeping your hands where they are next to your lower ribs, holding here for an inhale. And as you exhale, baby cobra, roll your shoulders back, lift your head and chest up off the ground, and think of staying active all the way down to your toes. So elbows hug together, shoulders down to butt cheeks. Squeeze your bum, squeeze your knees, press the tops of your feet into the ground. Inhale, can you lift a little bit higher? And exhale to relax back down to your mat. We hold here for an inhale. Exhale, cobra pose. Press into your hands. Keep a little bend in those elbows, and we're still active down the posterior chain. This is back bend option number 2 for today's flows. Hold for an inhale, and exhale to release back down. Last option for today, we have upward facing dog. Take a big inhale, and exhale to lift those thighs up off the ground. Chest is proud, shoulders away from ears. We hold for an inhale, and exhale to relax all the way down to your mat. Let's take 2 breaths here. Mainly because I need it. One more big inhale, and exhale to press back onto your knees. Tuck your toes, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. We've been here before. Let's spread all 10 fingers nice and wide. Press down through all 10 finger mounts. Chest drops towards your knees. Think of corkscrewing your hands into the ground, elbow creases to the front of the mat, and heels actively pressed to the ground. One more big inhale, and exhale. Inhale to rise up on your toes, big bend in your knees. Exhale, step, hop or float to the front of your mat, forward fold. Hug it in tight. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. And exhale to fold. Inhale, tall mountain, circle your hands to the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart space, Samasthiti. Let's make our way back down. Inhale to reach tall, tall mountain, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine, and exhale, hands to the floor, stepping back, high to low plank, chaturanga. On your inhale, your choice of back bend from those 3 we did earlier, and on your exhale, press your hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Let's hold for 2 breaths. Make any adjustments you need. Last inhale, let's bring those big toes together at the back of the mat. And exhale. Inhale, right leg to the sky. 3-leg dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Step your foot to the outside of your right pinky and drop your back knee down to the ground. Inhale as you reach your right hand to the sky. And exhale to wrap underneath. World's greatest stretch. Let your hips drop down to the ground. Inhale to find a twist. And exhale to wrap. We'll do 2 more here. Inhale to reach. And exhale to wrap. Inhale to reach. And exhale to wrap. Inhale to reach for the last time. Exhale, both hands to the floor. Straighten your front leg. We'll find a half splits. Our hips stop over that back knee. And we flex the front toes back towards the face. And you should find a nice stretch right through the backs of that front leg. On your inhale, grow long with your spine. And exhale, think of your chest going down towards your knee. We hold for an inhale. And exhale to bend into the front leg. Heel toe your foot to the center of your mat. Lift up that back knee and drop your heel to the ground. Warrior 2, arms windmill up and over. Bend into your front leg. Eye gaze goes over your front middle finger. Shoulders over hips. Without moving your legs, add that resistance. So imagine your heels are hugging together nice and tight. Our core is still super strong here. Inhale to reach all the way forward, right elbow to your knee and left hand bowls all the way down to find a side angle, an extended side angle. So a nice long line from your fingertips to your back heel. Maybe your eye gaze goes under that left armpit and think of pulling away from that supporting arm. We hold for 1 more big inhale and exhale. Keep your legs where they are, reverse your warrior. Left hand down your back leg, right hand reaches to the sky. Last big inhale. And exhale, both hands to the floor. Step your right foot to meet your left. We'll meet back in downward facing dog through your vinyasa or pressing straight back, whatever you prefer. Let's stay here for 2 breaths. Big toes are together at the back of the mat. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Both legs are active. Take a big inhale. Exhale, left knee, left pinky. Drop your back knee down to the ground. Inhale, left hand to the sky. And exhale, elbow to the floor for the world's greatest stretch. Inhale to reach tall. And exhale to wrap. Good. We have 2 more. Inhale to reach. Exhale to wrap. Last one, inhale to reach. And exhale to wrap. Both hands to the floor, straighten your front leg. Hips stop over that back knee and we flex the left toes back towards your face. Inhale as you grow long in your spine and exhale, chest down towards your knee. 2 breaths. One more big inhale. And exhale to gently release into that left leg. Heel toe that left foot to the center of your mat. Lift your back knee and place that back heel down to the ground. Exhale, warrior 2. Arms windmill up and over. You stay where you are. Shoulders over hips, eye gaze over your front middle finger. Hug those heels together. We add that internal resistance. Holding for an inhale and exhale. Inhale to reach all the way forward, left elbow to your left knee, right hand bowls all the way down. Look for that nice long line from your fingertips to your back heel. Eye gaze looks up under that top bicep. 2 breaths. Think of pulling away from that left shoulder. Don't dump into it. One more inhale. Exhale, reverse that warrior. Keep your legs where they are. Left hand reaches to the sky. We hold for an inhale. And exhale, both hands to the floor. Step your left to your right. Let's make our way back to downward dog. Through your vinyasa or pressing straight back. 3 breaths here. You're welcome to find child's pose if you prefer. Let's bring those big toes together. Inhale, right leg to the sky, 3-leg dog. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, and hold. Inhale to press back, 3-leg dog. Let's do that 2 more times. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale to press it back. Last time, exhale, right knee, right elbow. Step your right foot to the outside of your right pinky. Drop your back knee down. Flying lizard, walk your hands underneath that front leg. Can you lift those hands up off the ground? If that feels okay, maybe you'd like to lift that back knee up off the ground. Float those hands. Find your floating lizard and keeping that bend in your front leg. One more big inhale. And releasing your hands to the ground. Heel toe that foot back into the middle of the mat. Drop your back heel down. Warrior 2, we've been here before. I'll change sides one more time. Find that breath. In through your nose, out through your mouth. 2 more. Last big inhale. And exhale. Straighten out through your front leg. Wriggle your left toes to face the back of the mat. Skandasana, lift those hands all the way up and over. Bend into the left leg. Come as low as you'd like to here. We're not here for long. Exhale, warrior 2. Lifting up and over, adjust that back foot. Hold for an inhale. Exhale, Skandasana. Adjust those feet. 1 more. Exhale, warrior 2. Hold for an inhale. Exhale, Skandasana for the last time. Adjust those feet. Come as low as you would like to. Maybe you stay up with your hands in your heart space. Maybe you release your hands. Maybe you fly or bind. Whatever you would like to today. We hold here for an inhale. And exhale to release your hands to the ground. Reach towards the back of your mat. All 10 toes face the back of the mat and your back foot takes a little baby step in. Right hand stays on the floor. Left hand reaches to the sky for a revolved triangle pose. Try to square your hips off here. Enjoy that nice juicy stretch through the left leg. Holding for 1 more inhale. And exhale. Take your eye gaze down towards the ground. Right hand reaches all the way forward for a twisted half moon. Our right leg lifts. Left hand is still reaching to the sky. Maybe your eye gaze can follow it. Let's hold for 1 more inhale. Exhale, change hands. Left hand to the ground. Right hand to the sky. Stack your hips, stack your shoulders. Think of lifting up away from that left hand. Maybe you can float that left hand up off the ground. We hold for a big inhale. Exhale, warrior 2, bend into your left leg. Right leg lands on the mat. Arms windmill all the way up and over. Let's bend into that left leg. Find your breath. 1 more big inhale. And exhale. Inhale to reach all the way forward. Side angle, we've been here before. Left hand, left knee. Right hand bowls all the way down and up. Eye gaze over that, under that top bicep. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you'd like to come a little bit deeper. Maybe you find the floor. Maybe you find a bind. Whatever is in your practice. Remember, these are all options. You don't need to take any of them if you don't want to. We hold for one more big inhale. And exhale, release both hands down to the ground. All 10 toes face the side of your mat. Release your hands underneath your legs. And on our inhale, we'll bend our knees. And exhale to straighten. Inhale to bend. Exhale to straighten. Every time you straighten, try and get the crown of your head closer to the floor. Let's do one more. Inhale to bend. And exhale to straighten. Inhale to release your hands. Rotate your right toes to the front of the mat. Keep your left toes where they are. Right hand to your elbow, left hand bowls all the way down. Side angle on the other side. Find that nice long diagonal line. Maybe you come a little bit deeper. Whatever is in your practice today. Let's hold here for one more big inhale. And exhale, look towards your front big toe. Step your left leg to meet your right, chair pose. Sink those hips down. 2 breaths here. Press your thumbs to the back of the room. One more big inhale. And exhale, forward fold. Let it all go. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. And exhale, hands to the floor. Make your way back to downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. If you would like to come down to child's pose or grab a quick drink, you're always welcome to. Just press that pause button. Bringing your big toes together at the back of the mat. Inhale as you reach your left leg to the sky. And exhale, left elbow. Weight comes forward. Inhale to press back. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale to press back. Last one, left knee, left elbow, and hold. Step that left foot to the outside of your left pinky. Drop your back knee down to the ground. Hands release under your leg. Can you lift those arms? If that feels okay, can you lift that back leg? 2 breaths here, flying lizard. Maybe you wiggle that left shoulder even further under this time. Holding for your last inhale. And exhale to release your hands. Left leg wiggles to the middle of your mat. Drop your back heel down. Warrior 2. Arms windmill, up and over. I'll change sides one more time. Said that last time. Will this be the last time? Who knows? Hug those heels together. Eye gaze over that front middle finger. Are you still in control of your breath? Inhale to reach all the way forward. Left elbow, left knee, side angle. Reaching all the way up and over. I've just realized I've done the wrong thing. Release those hands back to warrior 2. Let's reach those hands all the way up. Wiggle your right toes to face outwards. Skandasana, bending into your back leg. Hold for an inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. All the way up and over. Hold for an inhale. Exhale, Skandasana. Hold for an inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. We have one more. Hold for an inhale. Exhale, Skandasana. And exhale, warrior 2. And exhale, Skandasana for the last time. Let's hold here. Either hands to your heart, the floor, flying or binding, whatever you prefer. 2 breaths. One more big inhale. And exhale to release your hands. Reach towards the front of your mat. Or your back of the mat rather. Heel toe that foot a little bit further. Step that left leg in a tiny bit. Straighten both legs. Left hand to the floor, right hand to the sky. Revolved triangle pose. Finding that nice juicy stretch through the back of the right leg. 2 breaths here. Can you square those hips? Last inhale. Exhale to look down towards the ground. Left hand reaches forward. Left leg floats. For our twisted half moon, we're not here for too long. Hold for an inhale. Exhale to change sides, right hand down, left hand up. Left leg's floating. Maybe you can transfer the weight into your leg. Can you float that underneath hand? Holding for one big inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Bend into your right leg. Arms windmill all the way up and over. Find that breath. Hold for an inhale and exhale. Inhale to reach all the way forward, elbow to knee, left hand bowls all the way down and up. We're in our side angle here. 2 breaths. Maybe you'd like to come a little bit deeper. Maybe you find the floor or a bind. Wherever you are, active through your side body. Last inhale. Exhale, both hands release to the ground, wide leg forward fold. This time we release our hands. If you can reach behind your ankles, amazing. Otherwise, we reach those hands towards the back of the room. Hold for your inhale. And as you exhale, draw the crown of your head closer to the ground, like you're trying to look at your own bum. 2 breaths. With every exhale, draw a little bit deeper. 1 more big inhale. And exhale to release your hands. Left toes face the front of the mat. Left elbow to left knee. Right hand bowls down. Side angle. Find your variation. Maybe it's here. Maybe you reach for the floor. Maybe you bind. 2 breaths. 1 more big inhale. And exhale, look down towards your left toe. Step your right foot to your left foot, chair pose. Sink those hips down, strong through the belly. Think of lengthening your tailbone down to the ground and your thumbs pressed to the back of your mat. 2 breaths here. 1 more big inhale. And exhale to release. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. And exhale, hands to the floor. Stepping back, high to low plank, chaturanga. On your inhale, your choice, back bend. And on your exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing a dog. 2 breaths. 1 more big inhale. And exhale. On your inhale, release your knees wide on your mat, big toes together. Child's pose, sink your hips down towards the ground. Walk your fingertips to the front of the mat. Lift your elbows up off the ground and hug your shoulder blades down. Regain control of your breath here. One more big inhale. And exhale to gently release. Let's press up to our 4-point kneeling and make our way over to our bums. Before we relax today, let's do a tiny bit more core. So we have a boat pose. Option to stay with your feet on the ground, hands behind your thighs. Option to float them. Option to reach your hands forward. Option to straighten your legs. Whatever works for you. Take a big inhale here, and as you exhale, let's make a dish shape right at the bottom of the pose, all the way down, 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 and exhale to come back up. Really nice. Inhale to lower. Keep those shoulders off the ground. Keep your feet off the ground. Exhale to come back. We have 2 more. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Last one. Inhale to lower and hold for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax down to your mat. Let it all go. Let's find a little twist here. When you're ready, left knee comes into your chest. Hold onto it with your right hand, and on your exhale, supine twist. Take it over to the side. See if you can keep both shoulder blades on the ground. Maybe your eye gaze over the left hand. 2 breaths. One more big inhale. And exhale to release, rolling onto your back. Readjust your spine. Let's find the other side. Right knee comes into your chest. Left leg extends long. Hold for an inhale and exhale over to the left-hand side. Both shoulder blades on the ground. Maybe your eye gaze over the right hand. 2 breaths. Last inhale. And exhale to come back to center. Readjust your spine here, and when you're ready, we'll find happy baby. Kick your feet up to the sky, hold behind your knees, your ankles, your feet or your toes, whatever is accessible for you. Hug your knees down to your armpits and press your tailbone down to the ground. Maybe you stay static, maybe you'd like to find a little sway, maybe straightening one leg, the other leg, both legs, whatever feels nice. We'll hang out here for another 2 breaths. Last inhale. And exhale to gently release your legs long on your mat. Take up as much space as you would like to as we find our way to our final resting pose. And if you don't find laying with your legs straight comfortable, you can always bend your knees, let them knock towards each other. Maybe you put something under your knees or under your hips, making sure you're finding comfort here. Let's stay here for 5 long, deep breaths, using this time to reflect on your practice. Was there anything you learned about yourself, anything you learned about yoga? Maybe you'd like to reconnect with your intention or set a new one for the rest of the day, rest of the week or month. Feel free to hang out here for as long as you need. And when you're ready to get back to it, gently introducing little movements, maybe wiggling fingers, toes, rolling wrists, maybe finding a full body stretch. In your own time, slowly making your way up to a seated position. Inhale to reach your hands up overhead. And exhale to draw them down to your heart space. Allow your head to bow to your fingertips. Thank you so much for flowing with me today and moving with intuitive moves. Hope you all have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, a wonderful month. And I'll see you all on the mat next time. Namaste. Thank you so much for choosing to flow with me today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give me a thumbs up, a comment below, leave your feedback, your thoughts, your requests. And as always, if you did enjoy this class, I would appreciate it so much if you subscribe to this channel so I can bring you more and more free classes. I'll see you next time on the mat.